And welcome back. Time to check out what's going on in our Celebrity Corner. This weekend, Broadway said goodbye to one of its greats, Stephen Sondheim. The 91-year-old is the composer and lyricist behind American heavyweight Broadway musicals like Into the Woods, Sunday in the Park with George, West Side Story, among others. In his long-standing career, Sondheim won an Academy Award, 8 Grammys, and 8 Tonys.
Wow. Yeah, amazing person, for real.
In 2015, he was presented with a Presidential Medal of Freedom, and back in 2010, the former Henry Miller's Theater was renamed to the Stephen Sondheim Theater. Since then, shows like Anything Goes and Beautiful, Carole King musical we just talked about, and upon its reopening following the COVID-19 shutdown, Mrs. Doubtfire opens there in October. Yeah. Now, to honor his successful career and long life, Broadway stars including Manuel, Miranda, Sarah
Bareilles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. Yeah.
Raul Esperanza, Josh Groban, and more gathered in Duffy Square yesterday singing Sunday from Sondheim's Sunday in the Park with George. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Sondheim, HBO Max released a documentary about him called 6 by Sondheim in 2013.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it has left his stamp on Broadway, he has, and will have a lasting legacy throughout his many works.
What a talent. Can you imagine being in New York City and walking around Broadway and seeing Lin-Manuel Miranda and all of them outside honoring somebody like him? Because he, by all accounts, you know, CBS Sunday Morning did something on him, 60 Minutes had a nice piece on him. By all accounts, he's a great guy, and what a talent.
In memoriam, they tend to dim the lights on Broadway. Someone said they should just shut out the lights in New York.
I couldn't agree more. All right, the new Beatles documentary, Get Back, is making headlines for its moments about the Fab Four, and Entertainment Tonight's Kevin Frazier is going to break all of those down for us right now. Kevin.
Tom and Joy, Peter Jackson's new Beatles documentary is head-scratching and exhilarating at the same time. At 468 minutes, it is loaded with gems, but let me just tell you something, you gotta earn every moment. So I'm here to give you the best of the best, starting with George Harrison quitting the band.
I think I'll be leaving the band now.
When?
Now.
It's footage like this, George nonchalantly exiting the biggest band in the world that has fans losing their minds. Of course, George eventually returned, and we see it all thanks to Peter sorting through over 60 hours of film and 150 hours of audio for the doc, now streaming on Disney+.
It's almost overwhelming, the amount of footage. I mean, it's taken us 4 years to edit this. I've never edited anything for that long.
How do you convince someone to give you that exclusive access to this? I mean, this treasure.
I knew that they had shot this footage in 1969, and I took my chance as a fan, and I said to them, oh, by the way, what happened? Do you have any outtakes from Let It Be? And they said, strange you mention that, because we're thinking that maybe we should look at those outtakes.
That's where Peter found this, Paul casually creating the iconic guitar riff for the song Get Back.
Get back. Get back. Just, you know, them writing their songs on just scraps of paper and working it out. And that was so cool to see them.
I mean, that's one of the things about this that amazed me. They were the biggest group in the world, but they were still these 4 kids. There's not a single moment of them being prima donnas.
Hey, and make sure you tune into ET tonight for Royal Bombshells. Which family member made comments about Harry and Meghan's son Archie's skin tone? The author of a controversial new book tells us all. It's an ET exclusive. For Entertainment Tonight, I'm Kevin Frazier.
Kevin, thanks. I want to see that video.